Welcome back everyone, this is J7Jace bringing you another mod showcase video on the Unreal PSP mod, made by a longtime viewer and fan of the channel, who absolutely loves FFT, and there are instructions on how to patch it down below, so check it out if interested. This is a difficulty balance mod, which reworks quite a few things, but at the same time, the core of it is still vanilla War of the Lions, which is great. In terms of difficulty, monsters now have 3 abilities which make them a lot more deadly. Enemies will now scale with you on top of having and using a lot of stronger abilities and weapons, like Move plus 3 and higher tier magical spells. In several cases, enemy units and bosses also have higher stats and stronger weapons, so definitely check their status out as they shouldn't be taken lightly. Lastly, random battles in most cases will be a lot harder, and enemies will start wielding some of the best items in the game at levels 40 and above. Another cool thing is that I'm an enemy and a rare encounter, so huge thank you on that. In terms of reworks and balancing, all jobs now have innate abilities, so things like archers can do a lot more damage as they have passive attack boost, samurai has double hand, and knight has defense boost, which are some of the highlights and more fantastic changes in my opinion. Onion Knight is also a lot stronger, and wild boars will no longer crystallize after using Bequeath Bacon, so you can gain super stats. Just have a lot of Phoenix Downs to relieve the poor pick. While there will be some jobs and characters that are superior, many of the inferior jobs and characters are also a lot better. Now for some character reworks. Here are some I especially like. Ramza now has Blade of Ruin, aka Zalbag's abilities, which make him a lot more unique, and at first glance, this might seem overpowered, but it's definitely needed in several fights. Another change that I love is that when new characters join you, they will have a lot more jobs unlocked, as opposed to just Chemist, so you can throw them into battles a lot easier. JP costs on all abilities are also a lot cheaper too, so you don't need to grind as long. For weaker characters, there are also some improvements. Mustadio now has Barrage and Safeguard. Rafa and Merrick's stat growths are a lot better now. They have more equipment options and 2 passive abilities. Cloud is Advent Children level strong, which he deserves as opposed to being so weak in FFT. I really do like the improvements to some of the rarer items and weapons in general, like the Genji armor set, which is a lot stronger, and yes, it can be stolen from Elmdor in this version. Staff of the Magi is useful and worth using. Dragon Rod and the stronger longbows are also devastating, and you should definitely use them in your party. Lastly, the descriptions also show the weapon damage formula, which is also another great quality of life feature. In short, I had a blast with this mod that coincidentally had a lot of changes I'd love to see, even though the base game is just so awesome. Some fights are a bit kaizo, but there are ways and some abilities that can help you get through these. Big ups to the creator for the work you've done, and I plan on doing playthrough videos of it on YouTube eventually. Thanks so much again for watching. If you love FFT as much as me, I recommend giving it as a try, as there's a lot more info I didn't quite cover. The author is constantly making updates, but I really love the direction it's going in so far. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.